Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the StarLadder Hellcase Cup 8. My name is Dinko. I'm going to be joined by Aunkere throughout this one, and this is the Hellcase Cup brought to you by Hellcase. And you can head over to Hellcase, Alex. What can they do?
You're asking me what they can do?
Yeah, you tell the viewers what they can do over at Hellcase.
Normally you tell them what to do.
Yeah, so I thought I'd change it up a little bit.
This is throwing me off a bit, but you can use the refill bonus, SLTV15, for a 15% refill bonus. That's a code you can enter. And you can also open some of the Hellcase, I forgot what they're called, Dinko. Pro Case, that's it, to contribute to the dynamic prize pool that's on your screen right now.
You can also head over to Unicorn. And there isn't fish on Unicorn, but there are certainly free bets every single day of the StarLadder Hellcase Cup 8. So head over there, place your bets. If you start with $20, you actually end up starting with $80. So there's a nice little deposit bonus as well coming in there for this tournament. And we're ready to get into this second map of the day. It's going to be NAVI Junior taking on Japaleno here on Inferno. It's going to be NAVI Junior here on the CT side, Japaleno over on the T side. And yeah, to invest anything, I do believe we have a little issue waiting to get started. Hopefully this doesn't last too much longer.
Yeah, Dinko. I mean, you said we're ready, and we may be ready, but apparently the players aren't. Oh, I like seeing the skin from the external perspective like this. It actually looks way cooler. Can't remember what this skin is called, but it's not bad.
Yeah, I've seen people I know of like tattoos that are pretty similar to this.
I would not get that as a tattoo personally.
No.
But you live your life if that's what you want to do. If that's what makes you happy.
Yeah.
I'm not going to judge.
It feels like a bit of a false start, doesn't it, Alex?
A little bit. Hey, we get to see your favorite, Dinko. It's the water.
How is it my favorite? It's your favorite. Anyway, Unicorn. Odds are that Japaleno will not be winning today. 6.25 to 1.25. Japaleno coming into Inferno. This is definitely going to be an uphill battle, but it's certainly a map that both teams should be able to play pretty effectively. It's just NAVI Junior looked a little bit better there on Vertigo. So Japaleno coming in a map down in the series. They'll have to have a monumental performance to come back into this. And again, like we said, you can head over to Unicorn. This is the perfect time to do it during the pause and place your bets. Always bet responsibly, though.
Exactly. And I think heading into Inferno, this is a map in terms of win rate that doesn't look good for Japaleno. They've only won 2 out of the 10 times they played it. That's a 20% win rate, in case any of you really needed to spell out the maths for you. At the same time, though, I'm looking at some of those losses, and a lot of them are really close losses, like the 16-12 against Hard Legion yesterday. They have a bunch of overtime games that they've played, quite a few of those against Sprout. They lost against Nordavind 16-13, so a bunch of close games in there, and, well, we'll have to wait and see if this is a close game, Dinko, because we're not starting yet. It is indeed a bit of a false start.
It is indeed. We're going to go to a short break, but we return when everything's ready to get going again. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We did miss the pistol for some reason, but we are on a clean feed, so unfortunately we can't really control what goes on. We just kind of see what's being given to us. So we did miss the pistol, but we're ready to get into the action here. It's going to be NAVI Junior taking the pistol win like they did on Vertigo, and they got off to a pretty good start after that. And with Japaleno, they don't have too much to work with here, just Glocks, Alex.
And one P250 by the looks. Wait, I thought that guy had a P250. It's not showing up on the HUD, though. Oh, I'm getting confused. Hopefully the players aren't confused, though. They have to be prepared to play. And this chicken is getting in the way, Dinko. I'm annoyed. Get that chicken out of there. That could get involved in the action. It needs to get out of the fight. It's all good, though. No one's pushing the apartments just yet. Gospadarov's waiting close by. They've got a bunch of MP9s on the NAVI Junior side, and they are ready for some bonus cash. Japaleno appear to be cooking up some food, though. I don't know why.
I kind of want food as well, Alex, so they can whip me something up. That would be nice of them. But right now, they're whipping up a kill. It's going to be Plessen with one. The MP9 still. It's going to be meat grinding in the apartments, and Aunkere comes in with a triple kill. That's going to be 2-0. And the NAVI Junior side with the pistol and the follow-up. And they're off to a good start here in Inferno. A good chance here for Japaleno, though, to get their first shot on the board. It's going to be the Hellcase coming through the utility as well. Real chance to get off to a good start here. We're currently at $26,748 in that prize pool. We started with 10K. Now we're approaching the $27,000 mark. Now that is a huge increase. So if you want to support that, head over to Hellcase. These teams will be loving seeing that that prize pool start to rise up. The stakes get a little bit higher each day. Gospadarov sits back in towards the long side with that AWP already pulled out here. Kapacho is going to get aggressive in towards Banana and has worked out for an early kill.
Smoke down into deep Banana as well. Plessen trying to spam on through. Like you were saying, a very early AWP for Gospadarov into the third round. They might not expect this sniper to be out on the CT side. Right now, Gospadarov's holding at a top mid, waiting to see if Japaleno give him an opportunity. Right now, Japaleno is sitting back, seeing if any more aggression comes through. But with the man advantage, NAVI Junior are happy to play it safe. And here we go. Gospadarov lands the shot through the edge of the wall. FREDDyFROG not seeming to be ready for the AWP. And at this point, Japaleno are down in a 3v5. So they've got to do something to get back into this round. And they've decided to commit into Banana, but not fully committing into the B site yet.
Gospadarov sitting back. It's going to be Kapacho with a flashbang into the air. Gospadarov manages one, goes in with a triple kill, and now he sits back. It's all on Plessen. And 1 versus 5 for him on the AK-47. He'll walk forward. And out to the right side. It's going to be Topa there with the MP9. He'll manage one, and there it is. NAVI Junior with a 3-0 lead. Clean pickup. Not a single death coming their way. And Japaleno, this is not the start they would be looking for. Especially being a map down already in the series. They've got a long road back into this game, and this is not the start they would be looking for. We already seen NAVI Junior what they can do when they get a good start. Well, so far, so good yet again here.
Yeah, solid stuff from NAVI Junior right now. Looking good for them to begin Inferno. This is a map that generally is pretty solid for them as well. And, oh no, a team nade from Relaxa. Not ideal. Kapacho also lands a nade for another frag, and this is a complete cleanup, a complete whitewash in favor of NAVI Junior. Not losing a single player, taking the 4-0 lead, and Japaleno, well, they'll get guns out, they'll get an AWP in the hands of Relaxa, but he's on -1 kill once he gets this AWP out, Dinko. That's a bit unfortunate.
Well, Gospadarov walking forward is going to catch out FREDDyFROG. His smoke that goes down as well. And Kapacho Puts back in behind the sandbags. It goes down in towards Banana. A little bit of damage being done. Flashbang out there ready to go down in towards the Banana side, but it's going to be the peak. Kapacho catching up dezon. An advantage doubled now on the CT side, and no signs of stopping either. Kapacho elevated this time. The AWP is going to have a difficult time dealing with this position as the flash goes. Oh, what is that from Kapacho? The headshot on towards tabz in behind the sandbags, and then Relaxa falling as well. This is the most disgusting 4K from Kapacho, just cleaning up Banana. That headshot towards the logs is just unreal.
I didn't even realize he got the kill for a second.
Me neither. It literally was delayed in my brain, and that's crazy.
I mean, clearly Kapacho seemed to know that he got it, because he quickly turned it. Let's look at that again. Okay, yep. I'm pretty sure he was running there. I'm pretty sure he was running.
Well, maybe a little bit of luck playing in there, but still pretty fun to watch.
Someone in chat has just said the caster's 0 kills is better than Relaxa's -1 kill, which I guess kind of is true.
Yep, we're performing better, Alex, and
Yep, we're doing it. I mean, oh wait, are we getting it again? Oh god. Nice flash from Gospadarov as well, setting up that play in the first place. But we have to focus on this next round. Even if it's just pistols for Japaleno, even if they haven't found success so far, maybe that's about to change. Sometimes these pistol rounds are exactly what you need to get your first on the board. You can have a bit more freedom. You can go for some aggressive plays. And a bit was playing close in the apartments there. A little bit dangerous against the pistols, but he backs on up, creating some space for himself, and a double stack in the apartments. This will be difficult to deal with if Japaleno decide to push, but right now they're just sitting back.
Sending the players now in towards the apartments. Gospadarov, nice shot. Bit there to back him up as well. Oh, these setups are just so much better for NAVI Junior. Japaleno can't really do a whole lot. They're just not ready for it. Gospadarov now looking for the next kill for his collection. Flash is going to come out of Boiler, and that's going to force the AWP back onto the site. Aunkere probably should have got a kill there, but luckily something going in favor of Relaxa now goes up to the 0 kill mark. Well, Plessen with the headshot on the Deagle. Now the last remaining player. If he could do a little bit more here, that would be impressive. He's going to have a chance in towards the graveyard play. Has to get the cover of the pillar here. Oh god, this is awkward. Finally, the kill comes in. It's bit that takes him down. 6 rounds in a row here for NAVI Junior. Well, finally a buy coming back in for Japaleno, but they have just been toyed with in the last few rounds now.
Now it's going to have to change. A total of 5 kills on the scoreboard for Japaleno. I guess they've got 6 if you count that team kill from Relaxa, which has taken 1 away from his score. But either way, in the first 6 rounds, they've got an average of 1 kill per round, which is nowhere near good enough. That has to change. Gospadarov almost lands that shot down mid there. Run boost coming in once again. Unable to connect this time round, though. And I think Japaleno have realized they've been losing players too early in some of these rounds. They're really slowing it down at the start of this one. They don't want to lose a player early in this round. They just want to sit back and actually get a chance to set up some plays, set up some nades, and maybe set up and execute.
Three players currently on the A-bomb site. Just chilling out here on the CT side. Gospadarov, again, same position this time. Was aggressive in the apartments to start the round in the previous, but fell back to this position. He's got the backup of Aunkere, who's going to get a double kill to start things off. 2 players falling early here for Japaleno. It's dezon and tabz, launch out Relaxa, who have to work their way back into a 3 versus 5. No map control really apart from Banana. So that's what they're going to work with. Getting Relaxa up on top of the sandbags, trying to spot an angle, but at this point, NAVI Junior can just sink themselves back into both bomb sites. They don't have to go for an aggressive peek, they don't have to give anything away. So it's all on Japaleno to try and make the big play, and with 30 seconds left, they're going over towards the A side of the map. Gospadarov here's a little bit of presence over towards B, perhaps the smoke, the flash. Is that going to pull his rotation? It is, and now there's a bit of a weakness in play over towards this A bomb site. Players dropped.
Ooh, this time is so low. Yeah, okay, no, yeah, he has dropped, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, no. That's a save.
Who was it that dropped? Relaxa? Oh, no, he's still here.
I guess FREDDyFROG?
Yeah, FREDDyFROG, he's gone. Well, that's unfortunate. And, yeah, what a horrible start to the game it's been for Japaleno, I have to say. I've just been utterly destroyed in these last few rounds. And now here in this one as well, it's heartbreak for them. Didn't really even get to have a chance. And we're back to the... Observer really does love this wheel, doesn't he?
I know. One day he'll learn that there are other spots on
It's
the
not
map.
even like it's a cam path. It's not even like it's a set key where he just clicks it to go there. He just flies through the air to find the water wheel. Loves it. Maybe we should go downstream. Maybe we should go on a little trip down the river. Let's go.
I still love how the water splashing up just doesn't look very good, does it?
No. Well,
could do some improvement.
Still not here, of course, and the game is going live. Oh, he's here now.
Back?
There he goes. He wasn't here, I don't think, but he's back in. There we go. Unicorn. Odds 1.05 for NAVI Junior, 11.25 for Japaleno. Now, those are not looking like great odds, I have to say. And, well, it's hard to really argue with them. Relaxa looking to try and start things off for the AWP as he looks down in towards middle.
Japaleno still have a reasonable buy put together. They're missing a few nades, they're missing a few AKs, but it's workable for them into this round. Unfortunately, so far, they've just not been landing shots has been the biggest problem. They've just been losing almost every fight, and it's hard to get into a game when you're just missing shots across the board. Gospadarov holding along with the AWP, goes aggressive with the sniper, but he's blinded in the open. Great timing on the flashbang. Plessen opens up the round, and this could be Japaleno's first chance to get a round on the board, but Aunkere has something to say about it. Damage done onto the second man. Relaxa is able to trade, though. Back to a 4v3, and Plessen is in a very good spot here.
Tucked back in library. Topa's not really kind of expecting that. Plessen's going to find him. That's finally round probably in the bike now for the T side. It comes down to Bit's position to see if he can do anything. And well, that is nice, I have to say. Plessen, he's had enough of just getting destroyed in these gun rounds. He's going to step up and play well himself. 3 kills collected in the round. Job done. Save call coming in from Kapacho on the other end of the map. But there's absolutely no money issues for NAVI Junior when you take a look at what they've got in the back pockets.
Yeah, NAVI Junior will be fine in terms of the economy. But saving is always nice, just to make sure your money stays as strong as possible. Getting the AK as well. But Japaleno are on the board. Plessen coming in with a big round, just getting into a really powerful position in library. He can cut off rotations. He was the man that got the opening kill as well. I think that flashbang landing on Gospadarov was a really nice start to the round for Japaleno, because they've been struggling in some of those individual fights. So just fully blinding the opposing AWP, getting that free frag, really, was just a nice start to the round. Here was that opening kill with the flashbang setting up Plessen. And then he just makes the most of his position. Further frags coming on in. Closes out the round and gives Japaleno their first round on the board. But we need to see more of that from Japaleno here throughout this half.
Well, Molotov down in towards bottom middle. It's going to be Topa in towards mid itself with a headshot. Towards FREDDyFROG, he'll look for another one. Plessen. Oh, he's going to be shot and wallbanged with no silencer. That's just a little bit of BM there from Aunkere. No silencer, spamming through the balcony floor, taking a kill. And that's going to be a man advantage in play on the CT side. I think Topa burned the Molotov there, so It is only the one-man advantage. Now the utility can be used up in towards this B-bomb site. Smokes down for CT and the coffins, but kapacho's position, this should be good for at least one. There's no flash to get him off the angle yet. Eventually it will come through, and there's the kill from Gospadarov. Kapacho as well, and this double-up setup in the B-bomb site. Cleans up, and not a single chance there for Japaleno. It's going to be 8-1 now on the board, and NAVI Junior, you know, they lose one round that was off the back of an individual play. And then they just pop off in the next one, Alex. It's this is looking good. They're playing good Counter-Strike. And I'm kind of sad that yesterday we didn't get to see them play against the Spada in their full force, right? But they realize it's do or die time today, so they've shown up.
Yeah, kapacho there getting his first death on the board after burning in the molly, but he'd already won his team the round with the AWP shots. Gospadarov chiming in as well, and NAVI Junior are absolutely showing up here. And like you were saying, a bit of a shame we didn't get to see NAVI Junior in that full series against the Spada, but as long as they work hard, they could get that rematch later down the line in this tournament. Certainly looking likely right now that they will at least be winning this series with an 8-1 lead. Japaleno's money again is questionable, and Gospadarov with such a quick shot. Orb lands onto Banana. Oh, he's landed through the wall as well. Dezon down to half health. He will be dealt with, and it's just not going well for Japaleno.
It really hasn't gone well for Japaleno at all. And it's not even looking like that's going to change anytime soon here. Plessen and FREDDyFROG. An Aunkere and a Tech 9 and perhaps a Dream, but they're completely separated as well. Plessen walking up through Banana. Two players currently sitting on this B-bomb site. Oh, FREDDyFROG dies to the smoke. Okay, that's going to work for a kill at least. Now he has an AK. Plessen with a kill on the B-bomb site, Alex, and a 2 versus 3. This is doable now. Plessen as well also has his teammate coming through CT spawn, so it's now isolating Topa at the back of Dark here. He needs to hold on. He can't afford to die without a single kill here. They're going to be checking, clearing the site methodically. Plessen jumping into the open. Topa with 9 seconds left, and he's going to find both of them. NAVI Junior with 9 on the board. A little bit scary towards the end there, but Topa with a brilliant round. 4 kills.
Topa anchoring that B-bomb site after getting those initial kills on Banana. He closes out the round with some successful fights on the site itself. Just sitting back and realizing Japaleno have to clear a lot of positions. Here were those earlier kills on Banana, and Japaleno unfortunately just kind of going one by one. They were trying to trade, but the timing was off. The nades weren't there. And then at the end, Topa does good work to close out the round. 9-1 for NAVI Junior. Japaleno back on a bye, but back with a whimper, not a bang. Dezon gets picked off early in this round. Gospadarov again with that peep down mid. He's been pretty good at landing those shots so far. Japaleno trying to flash through the smoke, but this crossfire could be deadly. A bit of a whiffed spray, but Gospadarov still landing shots. 3 kills for him on the round, and tabz is the last man standing.
On tabz. 1 versus 3 is not completely unwinnable, especially with the time, and now the first kill. Topa does fall. They know exactly where he is, though. Now tabz has a 1 versus 1 on the same bomb site. He's going to run immediately, start planting. Gospadarov, that gives him a little bit of time. He can get close to the ult, but the head spotted tabz. Can't find it. And while Gospadarov takes him down, I don't really know why he's committed to the plant immediately there. You can see the idea behind it, but he had time to play with. He wasn't exactly pressured for time. He could have tapped, trying to pull the position out. But Gospadarov, what a round from him. It's been back-to-back 4Ks from just random players now across the board for NAVI Junior. It's not just one person showing up, but it's individual plays constantly from everyone. Topa in the previous, Gospadarov in this one. And now we head into round number 12, and Japaleno, they haven't really shown anything.
Yeah, you saw on those earlier fights as well, Gospadarov not really getting shot back at, I guess because there was the player on long, but also not really having to worry about any flashbangs or anything, just able to keep on re-peeking, keep on landing shots. That's exactly what an AWPer wants to be doing. And, oh, decent nade. It doesn't do as much damage as you might have thought, though. Plessen only down to 74 health. There was that update recently that was meant to try and fix the nade damage. I feel like that one still should have done more than that. But here we go. Bit gets aggressive, peeks into the apartments, and this time there's a smoke up on A long. So Gospadarov's won't have many options early in this one. It's the rifles that have to hold, but Relaxa wins that first fight. And Japaleno could have committed off the back of that, but the bomb's all the way back at T spawn. So they keep it slow, and they retain the man advantage. At least for now. Oh, Gospadarov almost lands there. Okay.
Okay, Plessen and FREDDyFROG finally headshots. Aunkere on the side trying to get involved, but it's not going to work for him. Now Topa, the last remaining player on the A1S. Bomb getting planted in the corner. Dezon's going to allow for that, and the round will be won here from Japaleno. That's a nice turnaround. Everybody finding kills, perhaps Dezon, except Dezon, should I say. But Topa still being alive, and that's a good turnaround. That's a round that Japaleno desperately need. And maybe the half isn't done yet. You know, if they salvage 5 at the half here, which is still looking unlikely with the fact that they haven't really been able to put anything together, well then, 10-5 is certainly a scoreline you can come back from.
Yeah, definitely doable if they get to that point, but even getting 5 rounds on the board is a bit of a tough ask based on how this T side has been panning on out for them so far. This time, though, they have at least shown an ability to use some nades, get that opening pick. The smoke on A long was really helpful in forcing Gospadarov to reposition, just making life a bit more difficult for the AWPer. So hopefully we can see more of that from Japaleno as this game goes on. But a second round on the board is something for them to work with. Again, though, NAVI Junior's money was so well established. They've still got plenty of cash for the buy in this round. They should have money for the next as well. So it has to be full gun rounds won by Japaleno at this point. And some early nades being used by dezon over on Banana. But it's the A aggression that's come through for the CT side. Gospadarov again getting involved early with a nice pick at the start of the round. And they're going to go for this boost over the smoke to spot top mid.
Yeah, again, NAVI Junior get the opening kill, and they're very good at just not giving that away as well. They're good at just sinking back and playing this turtle style where they fall back into the positions and no longer give anything up. And why that's so impressive is because they're a young team, right? And a lot of these younger rosters will make those errors where they get confident and they start making those crazy, unorthodox plays that shouldn't really be happening. And you'll see individuals maybe overstep the mark. But now this is certainly looking like a team that has a future. These players are starting to look solid. I'd love to see Gambit Youngsters versus NAVI Junior. I think that would be a fun match.
Oh, dear. Line up for Aunkere.
Yep, that's never going to go well. Japaleno desperately needed to come back into this round as well, and they just get absolutely shut down. 11-2, Alex. And the woes continue here, unfortunately, for the T side.
Well, that's unfortunate. 11-2 lead for NAVI Junior. And at this point, Japaleno are not having fun, I think it's fair to say. Here's that lineup again. Knocks him down like dominoes in this one. Goes back for more. Finds that final frag. A flawless round win for NAVI Junior. And at least Japaleno have a bit of money in the bank for a buy into this round. But we're really clutching at straws here. We're really trying to find silver linings at this point.
There's barely any of those.
Really, yeah, Japaleno need round wins.
Yeah, at the moment it's looking like a done deal. Japaleno look completely uninspiring on this T side, unfortunately.
Just over a minute left on the clock, and Japaleno all stacked in the apartments, or at least quite a few of them are, looking to go aggressive. This angle from Bit is a bit in the open, and he's realized he needs to maybe fall back, being exposed from short. His teammate wasn't holding that position any longer, but this is still a good spot to try and hold this down. Flashes over the top, and Bit's going to hide in the corner, but Aunkere does all the damage. Oh, great transfer from Bit. It's a complete cleanup on the short position. Japaleno just aren't even getting close in some of these rounds. NAVI Junior making it look easy in some of these.
Yeah, it's just a shooting gallery right now, and it doesn't really feel like a match, Alex. It kind of feels like NAVI Junior are playing against amateurs. Japaleno, this isn't a performance we usually expect from them, but they're not having a great time right now. NAVI Junior's system has been very, very strong. Japaleno haven't really been able to adapt, haven't been able to get involved. The only couple of rounds they have won it's kind of strange because they have found success in the A-bomb site a couple of times here, but I've never been able to replicate it. And when I say a couple of times, I literally mean two. One of them was a big performance out of Plessen. Obviously that's a little more difficult to replicate, but the other time was a more stable approach coming in. And it was a team effort. They found all the important frags, but Japaleno are just crumbling.
Crumbling like a sausage roll right now. And as much as a sausage roll is tasty, it's not a good thing to be in Counter-Strike. I don't know if that makes any sense, Dinko, but I'm going to go with it because at this point, Japaleno are not having a good time of things. 12-2, and they've got to really go for this round win. Plessen caught early. Good kill from Bit. The NAVI Junior players looking very good individually. Gospadarov landing another shot, and to be fair to Japaleno, some of these shots that NAVI Junior are landing have been very impressive. Just on point individually across the board on the NAVI Junior side. This is the skill level that you can see come through sometimes from these CIS squads, where they can just out-aim you across the board.
Oh, well, tabz taking down Bit. Aunkere able to find a headshot back, but Gospadarov goes for the no-scope, but it's just overrun. Kind of mistimes his peek on the right side, trying to buy time for the bomb running onto the site. There was only a few seconds left, and well, there we go, bomb planted. Aunkere now trying to get involved. They're going to have to go for the retake. There's 3 players alive on the CT side, 1-man advantage in play. The 2 of Japaleno. Now dezon looks at the edge of the smoke. It's going to be a peek from kapacho. Staying in towards the library now. Good kill. dezon gets rid of Aunkere. Another utility being used up as they run back into the bomb site. dezon's going to fall. And now it's all on the Relaxa. Can he make it happen for the team? They desperately need another round at the half here. And he's going to find one. Now just the 1 versus 1, and Relaxa makes it happen. 3 rounds picked up for Japaleno. A small victory, Alex, but one that is not really enough in the grand scale of things. NAVI Junior with 12 rounds coming in from the CT side. If they win the pistol, it might just be done here.
Yeah, Japaleno have got a long road ahead of them, I think it's fair to say. I think I said that at some point on the previous map as well, which is unfortunate for Japaleno. But let's see if there's any way back into this one for them. Aunkere up there at 16 kills. Gospadarov not far behind at 15 frags. Those 2 on the A-bomb site were especially good. And then the players on the B side of the map didn't really have to do as much for NAVI Junior. They weren't really tested as often, but they stepped up whenever they were put under pressure. And here we go. A much-needed pistol for Japaleno. tabz picking up a kit. Relaxa picking up a full set of nades. And NAVI Junior have got 3 sets of utility of their own, as well as some early damage onto Plessen, who just got dinked down to half health.
NAVI Junior coming up through Banana.
I wonder what they need 3 smokes for. Maybe for the post plant.
So there's usually, with a pistol, some teams like to throw the smoke on the stairs, as well as the coffins. It's just allowed it to get closer there without getting shut down from dark. And we'll see if they can make it happen. Close smoke in front. It's going to be Relaxa. He'll be falling through the smoke. It's kapacho that manages that. What a terrible smoke that is in the coffins. It has a huge gap here for tabz to play with on the right side. And he's going to have to back away. 4v5. NAVI Junior is holding the advantage. Nothing coming in from Japaleno. Even though they've tried to go forward. They've tried to catch them off. But these smokes just locking them out of the bomb site at the moment. And well, tabz is going to start fleeing the scene, coming back now. They realize they've got to go for this. They'll move towards the bomb site together. Smoke going to go down on towards the site. Let's get smoke off the bomb. Aunkere is going to be looking for the headshots. He'll find one on the clock. It's just a great setup here from the T side. And will NAVI Junior continue to dominate. Not a single kill coming in from Japaleno and the pistol. And it's 13-3.
Yeah, Topa does end up just holding that smoke for the post plant. And on the pistol round especially, that's really hard to deal with when you're on the CT side, because normally in gun rounds, you can maybe try and spam through that smoke to try and get some kills, but with the USPs, you can't really do that. And you also don't really have flashes at that point on the CT side to try and go through the smoke. So it basically funnels them all in from ruins, which NAVI Junior were very ready for. So having that smoke at the end there was very nice for NAVI Junior. Pretty much puts them over the edge in that round. And then they clean up with the crossfire onto that position. And Aunkere, I mean, again, I will say Japaleno have been dealing with some incredible shots from NAVI Junior. And that's one of them. Very quick reactions from Aunkere.
Well, Relaxa on the deagle. Gospadarov will be able to find one back in. But other than that, it's been kill after kill for the T side as it continues that way. 14-3 now. NAVI Junior, they only lose the one player this time. And now we move into round number 18. It's going to be another eco/zero investment round. Most likely, but they're going to go for the force. You can go over to Hellcase, use the code SLTV15 for extra money in your account. You can actually get 15% refill bonus if you head over there. You can also open up the Hellcase Pro Case here, and that will contribute to the dynamic prize pool here. Double scout setup for tabz and Relaxa, just the pistols here in play for Japaleno. So, probably going to be victory if NAVI Junior win this one.
You would think so at this point. Double scouts on the CT side with some pistols. They keep on forcing because they're so far behind at this point. It's been a shame for Japaleno as well that they haven't been able to get any of their players rolling in this game. I think they're all below double digits in terms of frags right now, which just goes to show it's been a slow game for them individually, and that compounded with the fact that NAVI Junior have been landing some really, really superb shots, it just is always going to be a recipe for disaster. Who knows, though? Maybe this round will be a bit different. Topa lining up a smoke to land over at A long. Slow start to the round from NAVI Junior, just making sure they don't run into a stack early in this round. They've also taken some damage from nades as well, so they're making sure that those players don't get picked off. But with 45 seconds left, NAVI Junior do have to make their minds up fairly soon here. Oh, kapacho taking even more damage.
35 seconds of play. Now the push comes in. FREDDyFROG in a good position. He's going to get one off the top of the boost. Topa gone. Aunkere able to grab another. kapacho spraying on the aggression. It's not going to work. A 4v4 with 20 seconds left. Japaleno definitely looking like they're going to be the side that who crumble in this round. Well, tabz going to catch one on the scout. He is a solo player over towards B, so the rest of his force is not really close by. But if they want to go for this, which there's no real other option now, they need round wins. They're going to have to be very successful and very quick at getting these headshots in. Aunkere's position should be good for at least one, but it's Relaxa that gets rid of him now, Alex. And a real chance now that they're so low. The pistol is one shot as well as the scout anywhere to the body. And now Gospadarov, he's going to fall as well. And Japaleno on the force buy, they stay alive. 14-4. Another round added to the collection. Perhaps a chance to make this scoreline look a little more respectable.
Yeah, NAVI Junior taking so much damage earlier in the round does come back to cost them there at the end. Lots of players low on health, lots of players softened up by the scouts or the pistols. And that means that Japaleno can get some fast frags on the retake, and they can come out with their 4th round win here. Heading into round 19, they'll look to keep that going, but they are still against a buy of NAVI Junior, albeit not a perfect one. Only the 3 AKs in play. Bit and Aunkere have both had to go down to dezon in this one. However, the utility from NAVI Junior remains very strong, so they can still run whatever strat they want from their playbook. They've pretty much got full nades across the board into this one. As for Japaleno, tabz and FREDDyFROG will continue to hold banana, while Plessen, dezon, and Relaxa focus on the A side of the map. Slow start for NAVI Junior into this round. Slowly taking apartments control right now. Topa's the man who's taking the aggressive angle. dezon's playing it pretty safe though, putting down a defensive smoke. And now NAVI Junior are also taking this banana control. 3 players stacking together, making sure they can trade if necessary. But Japaleno are playing back on the bomb site, so banana will be taken for free. And now NAVI Junior have a fair bit of map control to work with. They can try and sell some fakes if they want. They can try and play across the map. They've got the banana control as well as some top mid control. So Japaleno are somewhat in the dark here as to what's coming their way. And NAVI Junior therefore have the chance to try and sell a fake. But they're going to come back to this A site eventually.
Well, it's going to be a nice kill from kapacho up into the apartments. The spray to the smoke trying to be connected. It's going to be Relaxa with a headshot. Aunkere gone. Topa able to get a headshot back in. And that's a 4 versus 3. A man advantage in play for NAVI Junior looking for 15. Only 10 seconds left, but the bomb gets planted. And now FREDDyFROG, tabz, and Relaxa looking to pull off a 3 versus 4 retake. Back into the bomb site they'll head. 2 players up through short. tabz waiting to swing from his position. Well, now it's going to be kapacho. Going from the taps from the pit. He'll jump up on top of the bicycle. Looking for the headshots. The flash down in towards the pit. Gospadarov. Oh, it's awkward, but he still finds it. Relaxa as well. And it's map point. Series point here for NAVI Junior.
And that might be the final nail in the coffin for Japaleno. They'll go for whatever sort of buy they can scrape together. It really is bottom of the barrel stuff here though for Japaleno. A couple of scouts, a FAMAS picked up by dezon, and an MP9 for FREDDyFROG, as well as a Deeg for Plessen. So not too much to speak of into what could be the last round of this game, what could be the last round of the series, and what could be the last round of this tournament for Japaleno. If they lose this, they will be eliminated. And unfortunately for them, this draw against NAVI Junior seems to be too much for them here in the lower bracket. Relaxa getting the first kill, but Bit gets one back on banana. FREDDyFROG up close, gets flashed in, but Gospadarov gets the kill while blind, and we go back to a 3v3.
Aunkere checking up towards top banana. NAVI Junior now have 3 players in banana itself, ready to pop in towards this B-bomb site. Just 1 player at the way. Going to be an easy hold whatsoever here. NAVI Junior move forward. This might just be the knockout blow that takes NAVI Junior to victory in the series. tabz in behind the smoke. It's going to keep him at bay at the moment. Now they push forward. 3 players on the bomb site. Bomb getting planted. tabz trying his best to deny, but it just won't happen for him. Now he's waiting on his teammates coming back in from banana. They're going to start swinging. That's a brilliant flashbang from Relaxa. That completely eliminates Topa from the round. And now Gospadarov and Aunkere are low again. Stuck inside the site. Oh, the missed shot, but the kills come in. And it's going to be Japaleno pulling off another retake on this B-bomb site. And they will stay alive.
Well, 1 round at a time will have to be the mantra for Japaleno here. And that's the first one, the first of many that will be required to get back into this game. And from the NAVI Junior side, their money is a little suspect ahead of this round. And because of that, they will be going down to the low buy. Again, we're seeing some signs of life here, Dinko, from Japaleno, but it just feels like it's come too late into the game. If it was earlier on and they were starting to trade these rounds, then maybe you could see a way for them to get back into it, but doesn't seem likely right now. They are just against the Deegs in this one, though, so they should be a round win for them, but you still don't want to be taking fights like that. You always run the risk of getting your head ripped off. A bit of damage done early by NAVI Junior. Nade being lined up by a Relaxa. No damage done though. NAVI Junior will start to stack up on this A side of the map.
Plessen under the porch. Relaxa covering him off with the crossfire as well. I feel like this is one of the only rounds in this entire game where I've had to see NAVI Junior play with just pistols, right? They've had so much money for the majority of this game where they've just had rifle after rifle buy. Well, tabz is going to find himself one back in dezon as well, cleans it up. They lose 2 players, but Japaleno will find the round win rather convincingly.
Indeed they do. 6 rounds now for Japaleno. But here comes the buy for NAVI Junior. Aunkere and Gospadarov both continue to compete for that top fragging spot. Aunkere currently has the slight advantage with 22 kills, but Gospadarov's got the AWP on 21 frags into this round, so he could overtake him with a good round here. And again, NAVI Junior happy to just hold their default at the start of this one. Japaleno, though, taking some risks, and Relaxa lands a nice shot over in the apartments. He's been the one player stepping it up as this game has gone on for Japaleno, up to 16 kills now. He's been the best player on the Japaleno side of things, and he's given them the man advantage to work with ahead of this one.
NAVI Junior unable to reply to the early advantage from Japaleno. Topa needs to be careful here. It doesn't go into boiler. Now FREDDyFROG back in towards CT. Frog now back just sitting that in spawn. A couple players in banana. Aunkere up on the half wall. FREDDyFROG just jiggle peeking, waiting for this push to come through, but he's going to get aggressive. He's going to go for the advanced position, hoping to catch him as they're around the corner. He's not going to get anything done. Aunkere takes his head right off, but luckily tabz is alive and still up on the court fence as he lines up another that's through the smoke. Aunkere falls. He nearly gets a triple kill, and he might still yet.
Switch over the AWP to the low health player, but the 2v4 remains unlikely. Gospadarov, last man standing. Good headshot onto the first man, but there are 3 more players coming his way, and Relaxa's ready for him. 2 kills on the round for Relaxa. He opened it up with the initial kill. He closes it out with the final frag. It all comes full circle, and Japaleno win a 7th round. So slowly putting rounds together. Again, though, NAVI Junior just getting onto the bomb sites and at least looking pretty decent on some of these executes means that you would assume that eventually one of these rounds is going to stick for them. They've still got 8 more opportunities to close out this game.
tabz going for the beat down banana. Can pull himself back onto the B bomb site. Now NAVI Junior with the players in banana itself. It's kapacho with 1 kill. dezon. It's gonna fall. And now NAVI Junior pull their players away from banana and back up in towards middle. Player over here, it's gonna be Plessen. Up towards short, but now he sits on the balcony. Ready for what is going to be coming his way. Sitting by, kapacho makes his way through the apartments itself. Plessen just tucked in the corner around the other side. With 1 minute and 5 seconds left, NAVI Junior hold the advantage from the pistols. tabz' position, looking for the trade. He will gather it on towards Topa, but now the pistols continue to run down his position. They want to try and overwhelm the Opera, but tabz' position well gets another before falling, and now it's only Aunkere. He has got the AWP, but any more than that is definitely going to be impressive, and he will fall to Relaxa. It's going to be 15-8 now. Japaleno have got themselves a few more rounds to make this look far more respectable. Still a lot more work to do. Here comes an important round as well. NAVI Junior investing into this. They've got The AK-47's in play.
And a quick reminder for anyone at home watching, this is the map pick of the NAVI Junior guys. So you'd expect them to have a pretty good T side. You'd expect them to be able to close this out. Maybe if this wasn't their choice, then we could see a way where Japaleno could come back into it, but it still remains unlikely. But Japaleno have been winning some unlikely rounds already. Look to continue as FREDDyFROG almost lands a kill. He almost goes down himself, though, down to 7 points of health. So an early trade of hit points between those two players. NAVI Junior will continue to remain spread across the map in this default setup. This has been their standard start to these rounds. Just looking for early map control, looking to force their opponents back. And with over a minute left on the clock, there's still plenty of time for NAVI Junior to make up their minds in this one.
They're going to start walking up in towards Banana. All 5 players here, they commit in towards B again. FREDDyFROG low on the coffins, gets one. It's bit falling this time. A second from FREDDyFROG. Tabs as well. Nothing coming in from NAVI Junior as they just get shut down. This is brilliant from FREDDyFROG. A huge 3K. And now Gospadarov, the last remaining player in the world. It's not looking great for him. It's another round collector for Japaleno. And when do we start to believe, Alex? When do we start to think there's comebacks here?
You're starting to get a sniff of this comeback happening for Japaleno with some of these round wins, especially with FREDDyFROG landing shots like that. If he can continue that sort of success, then maybe Japaleno have got a chance. I think in this sort of round, NAVI Junior could maybe just go for a faster play, because in their gun rounds, they've been pretty slow so far. I wouldn't mind seeing them just go for a quick aggression with these pistols. And they have got players in second mid. Molotov. Oh, there we go. Plessen caught early into the round. That's an AK that could be recovered by the T side. But they're going to barrel on up short. They're going to barrel into this A bomb site, looking to line up this A aggression. And dezon is here to try and stop them. Flash comes on through. dezon letting them pass so Relaxa can land a shot. And dezon finally pulls the trigger. Trades keep on coming. It's back into a 0 versus 2 because Japaleno have got all the kills they needed. Good rotate over to the A site to shut it down.
Now this was a small chance with kapacho landing some crazy shots, but couldn't quite capitalize. And now another round here where NAVI Junior have a chance to close it, but they haven't been able to do it just yet. Relaxa, top middle with the AWP. Peeking aggressively towards mid, holding the advanced stance. Comes off the angle. NAVI Junior a little more tentative in their approach now. Trying to play with the time. Bid out the utility for Japaleno. They've shown that they require a little bit more respect here over on the CT side. Tabz, he's going to be having that scope down in towards Banana. Aunkere gets boosted up on the half wall. 3 players currently over towards B, and FREDDyFROG is going to get aggressive. Oh, goes to the pre-fly. Gonna work for him. Now 55 seconds left. They'll continue to walk forward here, NAVI Junior. Putting the pressure on towards this B bomb site. Now comes the utility. It smokes up for CT and the coffins. A Molotov to clear out new box. And again, it is B they will attempt to go towards. But 3 players here on the CT side, and we've seen them be shut down time and time again here on this B-bomb side. But FREDDyFROG moves forward, straight through the smoke, the confidence. Oh, there's the no-scope through the smoke as well from FREDDyFROG. He'll go back for more, but it's tabz on the shot, Topa gone. It's all on Gospadarov, and he's got to flee the scene. Why do they keep committing to B, Alex? They fully commit there. There's absolutely no presence anywhere else on the map. They go straight in towards B. There's 3 players waiting for them, and they get shut down again.
Yeah, they're not drawing out nades elsewhere. They're not putting much presence elsewhere or pressure. They're not kind of forcing a rotate. They're just committing to this B site. And you can see that Japaleno are really ready for it at this point. They had 3 CTs stacked on B. They were absolutely sure that it was going to be that B-sided play. And because they had so many players there, they can lock it down pretty easily. Obviously helps when FREDDyFROG lands shots like this, though. First one, good through the smoke. I don't know how he doesn't get traded there by the close player, and then the no-scope lands through the smoke as well. Very nicely done. And with Gospadarov saving the AWP, the money is not too good for him. He's only got $50 in his back pocket. The rest of the team picking up some pistols, and I assume this is a timeout taken by NAVI Junior, because this is getting way too close for comfort right now, considering the lead they had earlier in this one.
When I asked previously, when do we start questioning when this comeback is? When do we feel like Japaleno are back into this? I think it's now. I think they're here. I think they're only a couple of rounds away. They should be winning this next one. Japaleno, they are in the game, ladies and gentlemen. I would not have expected that coming out of that first half into the second, with NAVI even getting off to the good start as well. It's been absolutely incredible to come back here from Japaleno, and this T side is looking completely one-dimensional here for NAVI Junior. It's been the B bomb site hit time and time again. When they go into these pistols, they put pressure on A. But the thing is, they've been pretty good on the A bomb site. They've found these openings even with the pistols. So I don't know why they just completely avoid the A bomb site in the gun rounds. Oh, well, FREDDyFROG's here on the A bomb site this time. Maybe that's a good reason to flee the scene.
The other problem in these sorts of rounds is that NAVI Junior don't have anyone on banana, so they keep on just giving it up when they have the pistols. And Japaleno have been able to completely take away that side of the map. So they know it's having to be an A play right now. They know that they need to be ready on the A site. And okay, Gospadarov lands a nice shot with the AWP. That could be a way into the round for them. Still more work to be done, though. And Plessen's picked up another kill for the CT side. AWP been recovered by Topa, but he jumps onto the site. No trade allowed as FREDDyFROG lands the second shot. And Japaleno pick up a 12th round win. And now we need to see something different from NAVI Junior, because this is getting very close. Only 3 rounds in this right now. This is an 8-round win streak for Japaleno. Like you said, it was a good start in this T side for NAVI Junior. They won the pistol round even, off the back of such a strong first half. And yet they haven't been able to close this one out.
Such a strange scenario for NAVI Junior, because yeah, they have such a brilliant first half, like you said, get the perfect start the second, and then just completely disappear. That team that we seen dominating every aim battle, suddenly are not winning any of them. Very, very strange to see. Relaxa. Oh, the AWP should be good for at least one here. Nice flick on towards Bit. That smoke with a gap allows for that kill. And now dezon as well, hiding in Graveyard, has the crossfire with his teammate. Brilliant hold again here from Japaleno. 4v1 now as kapacho has to try and get involved. It's 15-13. Overtime, is that a real possibility? Indeed it is. NAVI Junior now looking at 15-13. They haven't got money in the bank here. Oh my god, Alex, how does this happen?
I think that's what NAVI Junior will be asking themselves at this point. How have we let this happen? They've let this game slip. Slowly but surely, Japaleno have come back into this. And yeah, NAVI Junior still have 2 chances to close it out. But from what we've seen so far on their T side, they haven't been able to put up the round wins in these gun rounds. Pistols bought again. They're going for a fast B play. FREDDyFROG could be caught with the AWP, but he gets back to safety. They run him down, though. This could be the difference maker. Molotov's coming into play, but Topa gets a second entry. And NAVI Junior now have a chance as they move on to B.
Well, Plessen take it down Aunkere through the smoke as well. That's 2 for him through the smoke that suddenly recovers this round completely. And now they're going to be able to get back into the site here. NAVI Junior looking to close it up, but Plessen, he's made it happen. He's pulled it into a winnable spot for them. Topa is going to be playing back behind the pillar. The push coming through as Japaleno look for the way back into the site. They've been so successful at the retakes before, but there's Topa this time on the AWP, finding Relaxa, getting rid of him, looking for more, but he's overrun. And now the push comes through. It's all Gospadarov, and he's going to be shut down as well. Enough time for the defuse. It's 15-14. Plessen saving the day.
Oh, I wonder if Gospadarov could have played the bomb a little bit longer there. Maybe sit behind the smoke. He didn't want to risk it because he knew that the CTs would know where he was positioned. But if he could have sprayed through the smoke, if he could have lined it up, he might have been able to win the round just based on time. But these early kills from Plessen were everything. He gets 2 through the smoke to begin with. That gets them going on the retake. That gets them into a much more winnable position. And you see at the end there, Gospadarov swinging so early to try and line up both those kills, but he's unable to do so. And it all comes down to this for NAVI Junior. The chance to close it out. One more round, and they're going back to this B rush.
Well, they go forward. It's going to be FREDDyFROG with a kill. NAVI, you know, we'll think about what we've done. No, we'll just keep doing it. We'll keep rushing B. Hopefully, you know, the definition of insanity doesn't exist. Well, it doesn't for Bit. He's just got a double kill. Important kills coming through. And now, could this be it? The win for NAVI Junior. They made it very difficult for themselves, but Japaleno having to retake the B-bomb side again. Plessen was the hero for them in that last round, Alex. Well, he's close by. He's going to start walking forward with the front man. Oh, God. Out of there. Bit as well. Finding the follow-up kill. It's done here. Relaxa looking for the way back in. A 1 versus 3. And NAVI Junior 16-14. How did that happen? But they do take the win at least. It will be the 2-0 for them. But my God, they made that difficult for themselves.
Oh, so close for Japaleno, but not enough this time round. NAVI Junior will have been sweating at the end there, but they can take a breather now, Dinko. They got it done. It doesn't matter how you get the win. It just matters that you get the win at the end of the day. And even if it comes close, NAVI Junior stay alive with the 2-0 victory.
Well, it is a long road for NAVI Junior in the end, but it is time for a break. We'll be back with the second series of the day after this.